Hey man, make sure you leave a like if I don't catch you in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if you know about alley hoops and Hail Marys, you could throw me one. You hear me? It'll be $781 THEVBYZ on Cash App. Let's go. Famosa. The realm that we dwelling in is a dense realm. It's basically physical matter, right? So in order to have an edge in this realm of reality, have some superpowers, you know what I'm saying? You want to move like the government, hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to be that one man army, a million man march, then you got to save your life force essence, celibacy, brahmachary, semen retention, because this is a physical realm, right? Everything in this realm is physical material. But everything in this realm need gas to go. Everything. It needs a liquid that is moving around it. It need a current. You understand what I'm saying? And your life force essence is a current. And whatever you put inside your body, it either adds value to your currency or it removes it. You understand what I'm saying? And when you get up, you gotta ask yourself, is this gonna add value to me? Or is it gonna take it away? You know what I'm saying? Because even when you eat specific foods, it may take more energy to break it down than it's gonna give you when you broke it down. You know what I'm saying? And receive the substance from within it. And then you got some foods that's easy to break down and they give you more for your return. You understand what I'm saying? It give you more juice, more energy, right? And when you save your life force essence, that's the same thing that happens. You understand what I'm saying? Now realizing that we live in a physical realm of reality, right? And if you in this physical realm, the base is basically about physicality. It's physical, material. You know what I'm saying? The material realm, right? But if you can bring the spectral realm, the spiritual realm, and some of its remnants to this material realm, then you will elevate. You will have upper echelons. You will have abundance. You know what I'm saying? You will no longer be in a mind frame of scarcity. And realizing that, hey, everything in this world needs gas to go. Literally everything, right? Because you could still be on celibacy, brahmacharya, and semen retention and not be getting the results you seek, or yet just the basics that everybody probably didn't receive. You know what I'm saying? And it all boils down to your fuel, bro. Your fuel. You understand what I'm saying? You can't put diesel in a jet. You can't put 97, you know what I'm saying, in an 18 wheeler. It ain't gonna work. So in order to be in the greatest state while you are on this practice, you gotta make sure that your spirit is right. AKA the spirit is the liquid fire. So everything that you put within the body is being consumed and is being added to the fire or it's putting out the fire. Sugar, bread, you know what I'm saying? Sweet stuff like that. That's putting out the fire. That's eating the fire up. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you get into your ginger, your ashwagandha, you eating your watermelons and apples and bananas, that's adding fire. You know what I'm saying? It's not corroding the fire, it's not consuming the fire, but it's adding to the fire. And when you eat specific things, it corrode the fire. You understand what I'm saying? And corrosion consumes the fire slowly over time, what makes it even harder to bring back that flame. You know what I'm saying? Compared to when it's being consumed in other manners. Other manners you may be able to return from it being consumed, but corrosion is just like, I don't know, it's like doing cryogenics, you know what I'm saying? Somebody talking about they're gonna do freeze therapy or something. You know, like how to kill Rubber Band Man, how to kill Mr. Fantastic Four. You will freeze him. And then once you freeze his ass and you know what I'm saying, drop that ice cube, you feel me? So it's like, hey, bro, the physical changes to the body and the chemical changes. The chemical changes is our environment, the air we breathe. You know what I'm saying? And the foods we put in our body. So that make it way much more harder of a change because this practice itself is about purity. It's about la pureza, purifying the body, right? So the more you eat nasty things, low vibrational things and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's corroding you slowly over time and also consuming the fire, bro. And also, like I say, you're messing up the texture. You're messing up the potential. You're messing up the gas itself, and that's how you mess up the gasket. The gasket is what caused a leak. You know what I'm saying? That's what caused wet dreams. That's what caused you like, hey, man, I pissed, but I had a little leak. It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? What that's about? That's because what you've been putting inside your body, trying to phase and find its way out, because you don't have no belongings. Your body has become more pure than the average person body that's not on SR. You understand what I'm saying? And like I say, bro, if you got the wrong fuel within the body and you on this practice, it could throw a lot of things off because your body is moving at a high velocity, right? And if all the pistons not moving in its circadian rhythm and its homeostasis level, then hey, that's when the deficiencies and toxicities pop up in all manners because you want to make sure your, you know what I'm saying, your esoteric flame, your eternal flame is healthy. And that also go from the things you watch, man, the conversations you have, the way you interact and the way people interact with you, etc. Man, you know, it's just a whole 360 about life. But that's how your fire is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world's gonna see the reflection of your flame through your actions. You know, and like I spoke about sugary foods and foods that can make you dull, right? That can activate the brain of the stimulation of putting you back in the perception of lust. So being very decisive of what you put in the body is everything on semen retention. But yeah, you could have the mentality of like, yeah, I could hold this. You know what I'm saying? You could have the mental fortitude, like, hey, I didn't control my temptation. You know what I'm saying? And you still gotta control what you put in your stomach, man. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta control your intentions because all of that is like pottery. It's like what's molding, you know what I'm saying, your fire, man. How you wake up and how you talk to yourself. That's shaping the flame of your motherfucking fire for the day. You get up, either you get up and you like, oh, you get up like, oh, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, just jump start. 0 to 100 type shit. And it's always like that on SR, dog, because you got all this energy. But some days you could get a little sluggish, get a little tired, feel a little off. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, y'all, I don't want to make a mess. You know, like every different liquid brings a different fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, if you use Febreze, it might not catch, but if you use alcohol, uh, 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 I hate that little smell. I forgot. It make me itch sometimes. It's like that little disinfectant spray. It might catch a flame, and then you could just use straight lighter fluid. It's gonna catch the flame. You gotta use the right liquid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every job requires a different tool. You know what I'm saying? And the tools is your food. You know what I'm saying? The tools is also the food for thought. The ideas you feeding yourself. The ideas that you constantly having in repetition. You understand what I'm saying? But I just wanted to sit here and break down like this is the physical realm, right? But this physical realm mean this body is a car. And having that life force essence, and the more you don't count the days but make the days count, that's the more you got turbo, that's the more you got nitro. You understand what I'm saying? That's the more you got gas, bro. You didn't watch you didn't play Midnight Club, you didn't play Need for Speed, you also didn't watch goddamn Fast and the Furious 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5. You hear me? Let's take off. 3, 2, 1. You know what I'm saying? From day one, don't count the days, make the days count. You know what I'm saying? And your life force essence is gonna give you everything you need plus more, because this is the physical realm, right? But if you got the right fluid and it got the right flow, the right fluctuation, you're gonna be unstoppable. You're gonna be a monster out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I do some things, bro. Like I do some things like, bro, I know if I was in a relationship or if I was busting this shit, I wouldn't be able to move like that, bro, because I know I'm sure of myself out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of drama and trauma and situations come up in many ways, physical, spiritual, and mental. You know what I'm saying? And when you get on this practice, bro, your life ain't gonna never be the same. It ain't gonna be like you could live how you used to live, bro. It ain't gonna happen like that, bro. It's like everybody know, they might not know you physically, but in the spiritual realm, you just got big rank. You got high rank, bro. And everybody know you, bro, whether they hate it or they love it. You know what I'm saying? Because the universe give you that favor. You know what I'm saying? You respecting the liquid. See, the universe is like another river. You know what I'm saying? How you got Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos. These are all rivers, right? These are all different grades of water. You understand what I'm saying? And they all go and they come out and they flow through our body. And if you got sludge and buku stuff like that, your chakras blocked, you know what I'm saying? Your chakra wheels not spinning, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what cause a lot of toxicities and deficiencies. That's what caused a lot of slip ups, wet dreams, you know what I'm saying? Getting caught up with Jezebels and stuff like that, a lot of leakages, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be in rage mode. Sometimes it happens, you know what I'm saying? You got all of this energy, bro, and you're very sensitive to a lot of things. But mastering this liquid make it easier for you to deal with any type of river, any type of ocean, any type of lake that try to come your way with its own current. You know what I'm saying? Because you're moving like water. I don't know where them leaf blowers came out of nowhere, bro. Guess we at work up on YouTube making this money, dropping these bangers. I'm on Rumble as well. Shit, I'm about to make an Instagram for OOV and shit, probably a TikTok too. It's cold out here. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? In this physical dense realm, the one that consists not just yet, not yet alone just consists, but that could control the waters is the greatest avatar out here. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, but you gotta master all the other elements. Fire, you know what I'm saying? That's the willpower. That's the willpower. You know what I'm saying? That's your anger. That's your motivation. That's that go getter. You know what I'm saying? And you still gotta control the water as well, which is your emotions. You know what I'm saying? The fire is that transition. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that air too. You gotta keep a level head at the same time, because on this practice, a lot of people know we got this energy. A lot of people know about this, bro. Nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know, hey, bro, you got favor, bro. You got good grace with the universe, with God, the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit angels. You know what I'm saying? Because your battery up, so they battery up. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything depend on player one. So if player one ain't right, player one ain't healthy. I mean, yeah, your angels healthy. They taking care of themselves and shit, but the way they can interact with you ain't gonna be healthy as it's supposed to be, because you ain't healthy in the physical and you ain't healthy spiritually. But when you on this practice, you become healthy and you heal. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. No, it's a lot going on right now. It was nothing going on, but the city coming alive and shit. And I just wanted to chop it up with y'all and joke with y'all, what I'm saying? Get a early morning jose, what I'm saying? Before I go work out and stuff like that. Gotta go wash clothes, go hand wash clothes. I really need to go hit a washing machine up, but I gotta work with what I got. I'm gonna hand wash clothes, and then I gotta charge my devices up. I'm gonna work out, then I'm gonna go take a Stanley steamer. You feel me? Water. Go clean up face. You hear me? But do a little research, work on my projects that I got going on and shit. You hear me? But yeah, man. When you got that life force essence, bro, you could churn it. When you could turn milk into butter, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just, you know what I'm saying, sipping that milk. You know what I'm saying? Just drinking that milk, milkaholics. You hear me? They ain't never had butter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know the technique how to turn milk into butter. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here with sour milk. You know what I'm saying? Crying behind sour milk. You dig? But if you don't turn that milk and the butter, it's gonna be sour milk. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're gonna drink it all, you know what I'm saying? But you need your go juice. But once you turn that milk into butter, now you can just slide. You can slide on any occasion, any situation. So suave, you know what I'm saying? You know Rico. You know Rico Suave. Let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is suave, man. Everything is copacetic. You know what I'm saying? You just move with ease because you got that water and you learn how to move that water. You learn how to water bend. You understand what I'm saying? You know how to move that life force essence. Because sometimes on this journey, man, it does get stagnant. I've been on this journey for a long time, multiple clutches, and sometimes I get stagnant sometimes in certain dilemmas, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not moving the energy in a certain dilemma. It's a lot of chapters and shit, bro. Like when you got this energy, bro, you're riding a lot of energetic waves. You understand what I'm saying? It's some energetic waves. I had to release some old energetic waves to ride those energetic waves properly. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing a lot lately as well. But yeah, man, the one that control his flame is the dangerous one. Cause a lot of people out here coming to take your flame, eat off your flame, and put out your flame. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be the one to climb the mountain Olympic and light the flame back up. You the one with the torch. Everybody know you got the fire now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna put it out because they can't even get it started. You know what I'm saying? You was the one that was able to put a sword out the stone. Now people don't want to see you yield that sword. They don't want to see you catch bodies with that sword. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta go to Walmart and get some body bags. Cause we about to make a killing with this energy. Cause we gonna stay alive. Now pass me back my shovel. You heard me? You dig? You dug? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro. It's just this life force essence is lighter fluid, bro. The more days you go on, the more months, the more weeks, the more years, bro. That's the more you got lighter fluid. You can set all type of shit on fire. Keep it lit. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself warm. Cook your food on this motherfucking shit. Your life force essence. You did all type of shit, bro. I remember I was in Miami sleeping on the bench, and a motherfucker woke me up out my sleep. Was like, "Damn, bro, I could feel your heat." And I was like, "Nigga, what? Is you gay, nigga?" He was like, "Nah, bro, your body releasing a lot of heat, bro. I just walked past you and shit." And I was like, "Hey, that's something I learned in Miami, dog. Like, and that's another thing too. I'll give you a bonus, dog. Like when you on this practice, bro, okay, you wanna if you got it, you could afford it, even if you gotta do it down bad. I don't to each his own, dog, but you wanna travel a lot because you have something that's called ojas of veretas, and that means that's pockets of energy, right? And depending where you at, you're picking up certain energy, certain vibes, certain everything because information is in the air. That's what prana is, information. When you breathe, you understand what I'm saying? That's the same thing about water. It's alive, even though majority of this water in America is dead. It's some of this shit still alive because it's moving. You know what I'm saying? And the water carry memories. You understand what I'm saying? And you get so much information off of just drinking the water. You get so much information when your body is purified and cleansed because it could spread itself out and you could breathe in. And every time you breathe in, you getting all of this information about the environment that you're in. You understand what I'm saying? That's how purified your body is compared to when you live in that toxic ass lifestyle and you ain't really on this, you know what I'm saying? You eating bad, drinking bad, you clogged up, backed up, you know what I'm saying? You don't got that healthy mucus. Whoopty wow, you know what I'm saying? Whoopty whoop. You feel me? But once you clean your waters up, you know what I'm saying? But this world is murky waters, but within you, you want to have clean, purified water. You know what I'm saying? Because your soul got to drink. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit got to drink. You dig from what you put within the body, and everything you put within the body is what makes that vapor, what makes that liquid. You know what I'm saying? What makes that energetic frequency, that line, that vibration, that sway you see on that graph. You understand what I'm saying? So saving that life force essence and making sure you move it in the righteous manner, and also making sure you put the right composites in your component. You know what I'm saying? The right things you consuming. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes the difference when being on SR, dog. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is a physical realm. This is a dense realm. This is basically Earth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to earth bend. Once you learn how to earth bend, boom. I guess we gonna learn how to deal with the water. You know what I'm saying? Cause you stable now. So get these emotions down pat. Cause when you get on SR, your whole trajectory, everything gonna change. You getting an upgrade, bro. You getting a boot. You getting a reboot. It's like you want to hit later, but you can't hit later. Once you get on SR and you start to become celibate, brahmachari, you can't hit later on the upgrade button. You upgrade and you update now from this day. And if you don't, that's what causes a relapse. You understand what I'm saying? Because you ain't seeing the forest beyond the trees. You just seeing the trees and not knowing that it's the forest. You know what I'm saying? So putting the right things and keeping that esoteric flame, keeping that fire righteous, that's what's gonna keep you righteous on this practice. Have you without no slip ups, no fall offs. You know what I'm saying? You could really maximize and get the best of yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you still eating cheesy, you still slacking on workouts, you still not, you know what I'm saying, reading the hour a day, whoop, 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 then you know what I'm saying, you burning off this energy, and that's where the energy vampires come from. That's when the leeches and the Jezebels and the succubus comes out in your dream when they see that you ain't utilizing your spiritual gifts and your spiritual energy righteously. You understand what I'm saying? That's when they try to come drink from the pump. You hear me? Hey, and if a motherfucker can't deposit what they ain't invest, you heard me? And that's how we moving. Like, hey, if a motherfucker ain't gonna better our situation, hey, you ain't gonna make it worse. We get better, they get better. You understand what I'm saying? Let me put some more on this daddy here. Trying to stay warm, boy. It ain't got cold. I gotta get a jacket, sleeping bag, big ass jacket. Either a big ass jacket, get that sleeping bag. I gotta get that fucking tent, bro. It's getting cold. It was like 50 something last night. I'm pretty sure it's like 60 something now. Let me go wipe my hands off real quick. I'll be back. And look, you hear me? See, another thing I wanted to talk about, you hear me? About S Aura 2. See, we all different men, different races, different genetics. So whatever I eat probably ain't gonna be very beneficial for you. And you might be living in a different part of the world too. You feel me? So to each his own. But you know, you gotta make sure you put in the right motor oil in your motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, in your car, in your vehicle, in your means of transportation, right? Because that's what's gonna bring out the best results. You are what you eat. And I mean that by many forms, in many fashions. Food for thought, you know what I'm saying, and for the body, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, intentionally, all of the above. You hear me? But y'all can like, share, comment, subscribe, and y'all can splash something on the cash. You hear me? But yeah, man, you know, I ain't gonna hold y'all. We had like a little 25-minute jokes. You heard me? I just wanted to chop it up with the team, with the squad, with the fam. You heard me talk about that esoteric flame. Mobile 1, straight audio to go. You heard me? You want to chop it up with y'all, man, making sure y'all keeping y'all fluids right. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your fluid levels is right and making sure you're putting the right fluids in them. You know what I'm saying? Every solid turns into a fluid. You understand what I'm saying? Every concrete thought, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to be tethered to the universe, Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, God, your higher self, you know what I'm saying? Your inner self, you know what I'm saying? Your outer self, all of that. So you got to make sure you're feeding yourself the best substance, minerals and vitamins. You know what I'm saying? That's from Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, esoteric and spiritual, physically. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're on SR, dog, because like I say, you could still be running right, but you could not be running at your best. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? You want to chop it up with the fam, with the squad. My nose is getting a little stuffy, but it's gonna be alright. Yeah, man. Stay warm. The sun coming out, so that's the greatest thing, dog. I feel like a vampire in reversal. You know what I'm saying? I know the vampire be 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 bucked up when the moon come out. You know what I'm saying? Be happy, like, yeah, I'm about to get it in now. It's time to go in. It's time to go hunt. It's time to eat. I feel the same way when the sun come out, boy. I'm about to go get some of that. I got this little fire here, but ain't nothing compared to that. Ooh, on your flesh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat some of that too, man. You need at least 4 hours, dog. Especially if you live in a cold environment, you probably need a little bit more, but you need that sun, man. Real talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't put that sun in the body, you know, hey, that's the serotonin and the melatonin levels and shit gonna be a little shifty. But yeah, man, I ain't wanna be no chatty patty. About to ease my mind. Once this fire go out, about to get situated. I'm about to go on a fast too.